Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Jim News Show. Today is March 13th, 2021, and what we have for you today, what we would like to call a Saturday shorty. Okay, so quickly, we're going to go through some things and take you to some footage that was recorded in Washington, D.C. by a citizen journalist. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so as far as the week goes, actually, I got to say this. This has been about a week since we've started this channel, and we want to say thank you to everyone who's subscribing and sharing and who's commenting and being, I honestly, if we didn't have 250 subscribers all of a sudden, I know we wouldn't be as motivated to keep going. And on that note, we got 2 new shows coming. Hopefully by next week we'll have some posts on that. The one show will be called The Great Awakening with Rita, which we're going to cover. The first part we're going to focus on is the sanctity of blood, vaccines versus immunity, and God's promise. And then we're also having another show that will be underway with our dear friend Mindy, and it'll be called the Galactive Channel, and that'll do with more of the 5D ascension tools and that type of stuff. So we're really excited about that. Again, thank you so much for subscribing. It brings us that extra motivation that we need sometime. Our intention is to bring you content and information through this great awakening that's unraveling here on the planet. Okay. So another update, we have a BitChute channel now. So please go there and subscribe there as well, because we made a video. The last video we made was removed by YouTube because we violated community standards with one of the topics that we were discussing. So we created a BitChute channel. So I guess that's what we do. If there's a topic that can't be discussed on one channel, on one streaming network, we go to another. But that's not to say we don't appreciate YouTube. We do appreciate YouTube. Thank you very much, YouTube, for letting us post the videos that you allow us to post. And it works out because there's other streaming networks that don't censor content. Okay. Although it was interesting that you can, it was a little confusing on what was being censored and what wasn't, because in the past we've talked about the possibility of Hillary getting arrested, and the fact that there's a new world order that's running the deep state behind the scenes, going on for forever. It has no problem when we shared content about JFK warning the world about a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that was trying to infiltrate and steal our country. That wasn't a problem, but I love that part of that speech. I want to play it again.
For we are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies primarily on covert means for expanding its sphere of influence, on infiltration instead of invasion, on subversion instead of elections, on intimidation instead of free choice, on guerrillas by night instead of armies by day. It is a system which has conscripted vast human and material resources into the building of a tightly knit, highly efficient machine that combines military, diplomatic, intelligence, economic, scientific, and political operations. Its preparations are concealed, not published. Its mistakes are buried, not headlined. Its dissenters are silenced, not praised. No expenditure is questioned, no rumor is printed, no secret is revealed. The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society. And we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings. We decided long ago that the dangers of excessive and unwarranted concealment of pertinent facts far outweighed the dangers which are cited to justify it. Even today, There is little value in opposing the threat of a closed society by imitating its arbitrary restrictions. Even today, there is little value in ensuring the survival of our nation if our traditions do not survive with it. And there is very grave danger that an announced need for increased security will be seized upon by those anxious to expand its meaning to the very limits of official censorship and concealment. That I do not intend to permit to the extent that it's in my control.
Okay, so that is totally fine. So there's certain streaming channels that, for the good of, for your own safety and protection, they don't show you what they believe to be untrue. So I think it's awesome that they let, I mean, that to me means that if they're allowing stuff like the JFK speech and what he said about the New World Order to be played and shared, then that means they obviously agree with that. Or how about this one? This is another good one that I found on YouTube, which is awesome. Let's see here. One second. This one, this guy will drop some truth on you. Here's a homeless guy who's telling us about the truth. It's a must see.
Think you understand political party. You're all full of crap. You don't know what the Illuminati is. If you're Republican or you're Democrat, you're wrong. Why? It's this easy. It's called divide and conquer. That's why there's two parties and only two. And they're controlled by the same people at the very top who belong to the Council on Foreign Relations, the Bilderberger Group. They also belong to the Trilateral Commission, and you people don't even know what the hell that is. But if you did know, you would know that these are the people that control your world by making global policies that you never vote on, and by which parties both serve and belong to these organizations and control your world. Now, here's how it works. Really easy. Divide and conquer can only work if the people that are divided are not aware of the falsely created division. If you're not aware of it, then it works. If you know about it, then it don't work no more. If you have socialism without capitalism, it becomes communism. If you have capitalism without socialism, it becomes fascism. And it's just that easy. I love you. That's all you need to know. That's why Masonic symbols are all over your freaking money. But you don't pay any attention.
I love that. Absolutely. Okay, yeah, we know we have Masonic symbols on our money. It's on the back of a dollar bill. It says Novus Ordo Seclorum, I believe, New World Order. It's got a pyramid with the L-sing eye, and there's all kinds of weird stuff on that. And what I really liked what he said was socialism without capitalism is communism, and capitalism without socialism is fascism. That is cool. And then I looked up his other, what else he said? The other entities that, or groups that control the world: the Trilateral Commission, the Bilderberger Group, Council on Foreign Relations. Those are all true organizations. So that'll be a segment for another time, but that's not censored on YouTube. So again, we love YouTube. We don't want to offend them. We have the BitChute channel, and we're happy that YouTube agrees that there is a New World Order agenda. So that's awesome. Okay, now we're going to take you over to what's trending #1 this morning on beforeitsnews.com. Let's check it out. Okay, beforeitsnews.com. Trump spotted flying over White House March 11th. All right, I'm going to take you just to a little bit of that. CNN caught lying on live TV. This is being brought to you by Richard, Citizen Journalist, which you can see on your Telegram app, which, by the way, You can download that to your laptop or desktop and it works awesome. So you don't need to have it on your phone. And if you do have it on your phone, make sure you go into settings and clear the cache memory so it doesn't just take all your phone storage away. Just make sure you clear that every day, or also go to just download it on your computer. So Richard, Citizen Journalist, is on Telegram, and beforeitsnews.com is sharing some of his video in Washington, D.C. Now, I'm going to take you to the part where he's basically recording the White House as being inoperable, not operating. At the same time, they're showing you on TV that there's a meeting going on in the Rose Garden. So that's pretty interesting. Let's take a look.
Hey guys, this is probably the 6th or 7th I've seen in the last 45 minutes. 11:41 on March 11th. Here's the White House. This is Lafayette Park, 8th Street and 16th Street. The White House is dark. You see the monument behind it is well lit up, but the White House is dark, no activity. Got some cops behind me here. That's normal. The mayor's cops are always out and about. Secret Service. Here's 16th Street, 11:40 p.m., March 11th. Nothing happening here in D.C. Okay guys, it's 2:34 p.m. This is the Rose Garden. This is 15th Street. Guys, that's the Oval Office right there. They're saying there's people in there right now talking about the relief bill. Look at this. No activity. Nothing. Zero. But they're saying there's a ceremony going on in the Rose Garden right now. I don't think there is, guys. They're saying this is live right now at the Rose Garden, guys. There should be security at the White House. There should be things happening. There should be security. Look at this. There's no security. There's no security, guys. You got landscapers. You got people just hanging. So you tell me, guys. This is the Rose Garden. This is the South Lawn. The Rose Garden is right in that corner. They're saying they're outside there right now. I'm telling you. Lived here my whole life, 40 years, guys. Okay? This is the World War I memorial being built. This is March 12th. It's 12:35, 12:36 p.m., something like that. This is the White House, guys. No one on the roof. Nothing happening. They're saying right now as I speak, that's the Oval Office right there, guys.
Okay. Here's another little bit at the beginning.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. This is cyber ground. You're a disgrace. Hey, Lester.
Sure, yeah, I have to go do a special report for the president's speech.
Okay.
Hey, Lester, how come the president's in the White House? Why do the lights go dark every night? Why don't you ask some real questions? Why isn't the press covering Antifa and Black Lives Matter? Why aren't you guys covering the real news? You're the fake news, Lester. Why don't you answer some questions and stop reading on a teleprompter, Lester? Oh, don't touch me! Don't touch me! Don't touch me! This is cyber ground! Don't touch me! All right, guys, that's it for me. Hey, guys, it's 6:40 p.m. on March 11th. Here's Lester. We got 2 helicopters coming in. Can't tell what they are right now. Moving pretty quick. Coming in front of the Lincoln Memorial right here.
Okay. We promised a Saturday shorty, so you can go and check that out. It's a total of 13-minute video. Citizen journalist Richard, who lives in DC, who's been taking a lot more footage than just this. In order to find that, go to the Telegram app and find Richard Citizen Journalist. All right. So that's pretty awesome. What's the word? That's pretty interesting. That's pretty fantastic. That's pretty Amazing that the Mockingbird News will be showing you a video of what's going on in the Capitol building or in the White House. And this guy is saying it's live. And yet this guy's proven that he's going right outside on his balcony to where that should be going on. It's not going on. So again, guys, discernment is very important in the times of the Great Awakening. So it's absolutely important to ask and wonder what's going on in Washington, D.C. So interestingly enough, Dan Scavino Jr. yesterday posts this on Facebook. Beautiful evening with my best friend in the White House tonight. You know what to do. Get out and support Sarah Huckabee Sanders, the next governor of Arkansas. Interesting. He says, beautiful evening with my best friend in the White House tonight. But he's posting from Florida. Well, remember what we said, guys. Winter White House, Mar-a-Lago. Look up the history of Mar-a-Lago. It used to be the second White House, the Winter White House. That happens to be Trump's residence. What's the old saying? How many coincidences have to happen in order for you to realize it's not a coincidence? It's just more of like a dot, connecting the dots to make a picture come out. Well, Mar-a-Lago is one of those dots, I would argue. Trump's owned it for a while. He's there. Dan Scavino's there saying, I had a great time in the White House. Look up Mar-a-Lago Winter White House. It used to be the second White House. I'm pretty sure Trump bought it from the U.S. government like 20 years ago. So look into that. So more interesting stuff about Washington, D.C. Let's go down a few things. Number one, it's surrounded by 8 miles still of fencing with the concertina wire on top, the razor wire. Some say that they move the fences around. It's not all exactly the same perimeter all the time. We do know that there's at least 6,000 National Guard troops by way of the MSM. We don't really know how many non-U.S. or non-National Guard troops are there. We don't really know the true number. Some people say there's up to 25,000 troops still in Washington, D.C. You got an individual showing you his proof that what they're telling you is going on in D.C. is not what's going on, and he's showing you the side-by-side comparison. Antifa.com. If you type that into your web browser, it will take you to Joe Biden's White House. And also, if you go to the Facebook page Trump and type in Trump's White House, that comes up. It has the address in DC as where the White House is, the first one anyway, as a historic landmark now. So lots of crazy stuff going on, guys. I keep saying to everyone that who listen to me, watch DC, pay attention to DC. If you live on the East Coast, if you need to see it for yourself, drive, see how close you can get. It's not what they show you on the mainstream media. All right, we're going to take you out with a little, remember our conversations about CGI and about how they can, masks and what they can show you on TV may not be what you think it is. Well, we found this on Telegram and it was sent to me and we just got to share it. And we'll share it twice because what did Jim Croce say? If you dig it, do it. If you really dig it, do it twice. Here we go. What's going on here? Did they put someone's face on a speech? Was it a Saturday Night Live thing? I don't know. Is it a CGI? Check it out.
Mad at them. We have to act graciously in victory, though. We need to go forward together. Unfortunately, there are situations in life, and this is one of them, where there must be a winner and a loser. We're not mad at them. We have to act graciously in victory, though. We need to go forward together. Unfortunately, there are situations in life, and this is one of them, where there must be a winner and a loser.
All right, there you go. Was that Jim Carrey wearing a Joe Biden mask or a Jim Carrey sketch that they superimposed Biden's eyes and nose onto it? I don't know. It's priceless though. Okay, so that'll do it for today. I promised the Saturday Shorty. Thanks for joining in. Don't forget to follow us over there on, subscribe to us on the BitChute channel. That way you can see the episode that we weren't allowed to post here, or at least on the YouTube, which again, we love YouTube. So thank you very much, everyone. God bless you all. Stay safe and have a great weekend.